On how to put the tactical harness on your dog. He's going to be leashed, so we'll have that in the video as well. You want to have the harness neck and chest area buckled, but not the belly, so it'll slide right over his head. So we'll start by doing that. Good boy. Put it right over his head. And as soon as we do that, we're going to take the leash and pull it through before we buckle the harness. Second thing, put this underneath on one side. You could step on that leash too. It's a good idea to keep control of the dog by holding the leash. So we've got it snapped. Now we can hold the handle, again, so we're not losing control of your dog, and put that on the D-ring or this D-ring, whichever you want to use. So that's all there is to it. I'll show you how to put the harness on if you have a dog that's skittish or doesn't like things going over his head. Maybe you just got the harness and that's the case. He'll get used to it later. I only have one buckle on the harness on the chest piece right there. So I just put it on. First thing I'm going to do is hook the other chest piece up. So now I have some control over the front of his body. Then it's pretty much the same as before. Take the belly strap under the legs, one strap, and then the second strap. So you have your leash still on the collar. You can remove that, put it on either D-ring or leave it on there. So that's all there is to it. Two ways to put the harness on your dog. We're going to take the harness off the dog. Unsnap it there. And this time we're going to undo one side on the chest, one side on the belly, and that releases it, and the dog will just step out of it naturally. You still have control of your dog. Good boy, Gunner. Just showed how to put a harness on our Vizsla Gunner. What we didn't show you yet is that it should be adjusted properly before it goes on. So if you just got a brand new harness and you put it on and it's too loose or too tight, you want to take the harness off and do the strap adjustments while it's off the dog. So while it's on the dog, determine, do I need to make it an inch bigger on the belly? Do I need to make it smaller on the neck? Take it off, and then we'll show you how to adjust the strapping. So the first thing you want to do is take apart the harness. You're only going to be working on the chest and belly piece, not the back piece. So this is all we're working on. You have your chest, neck area, and then you have your belly area. The difference between the belly and the chest on a shark fin, the belly on a dog can vary quite dramatically, but the chest almost are always close to being the same as per the side. So if you've got a medium dog, you're probably going to want to take that chest all the way down to one of the tightest, close to the tightest adjustment. It's not designed, a dog's neck, a dog can be very large and still have a regular size neck. So I want it down there to start with. And then again, I'm going to take this and tuck it under, just so it has a nice, neat appearance and that it's not flopping around. Let's take a look at the belly strap first. When we first put it on our Vizsla Gunner, we saw that the belly was a little bit loose. So what you're going to do is, we have our elastic that keeps the strap snug down from flapping around, and then we have our slider, and there's still a little bit of adjustment here, so we're going to use the thumb and forefinger to hold this securely and pull down on that slider. You see how it's going down on the strap? underneath the elastic. That's going to get your maximum tightness on this. And then I can pull this, holding the slider. I'm pulling it through to get the buckle tighter. So I just did that and added that much on this side. You want to adjust both sides. I'm reducing the size by 2 inches. So I'll do the same thing over here. Turn it around. I'm going to hold this tight and then pull. And it's not super easy. You're going to have to pull it down like that. You're going to have to reach under that elastic, hold the slider now, and pull that through. And there I've got some really good adjustment. That thing is snug now. That'll be snug on his belly. If I went too far, I put it on and it's too tight, take it off. Do not try to adjust strapping on the dog. So I'm going to reverse it by pulling the strap through. And then I've got additional length there. And I can do that on the reverse side. I can take this elastic, pull it up over that slider. It's a nice, neat look. Use your slider if the strapping is long. Turn it over, tuck it under, and it's tucked under there neatly. I hope that makes it easier for you to put your harness on and to adjust your straps to get the proper fit on your dog. Keep in mind, some people like the strapping tight, really snug. Maybe you have an aggressive dog or a dog that tries to pull out of his harness. Some people like it loose on the chest but not on the belly. It's a personal preference. So there is no wrong way or right way. It's the way that works best for your dog. Have a great day with your dog out there. Shark Fin Gear Company.